Chapter 3. The trouble with waiting about 4.5 billion weeks to go on holiday is it makes you go all trembly and excited, especially when you've found out where you're going. I thought we were going to go to Cornwall again, which is in England, so when my mom told me we were going to Spain, my eyeballs nearly popped out and rolled across the carpet. Spain isn't even in England, it's in a completely different country of the world. Plus, to get to Spain, you can't go in your car. You have to fly there in an actual airplane that takes off and flies through the actual sky and goes above the actual clouds and everything. When I found out I was going to be going on an actual airplane to actual Spain for my actual summer holiday, even my trembles got the trembles. Now don't get overexcited like you normally do, Daisy, said Mom. You know what happens when you get overexcited. But I couldn't stop myself. I rang to my best friend Gabby straight away to tell her the news, but she wasn't in. So I ran all the way 3 doors up the road to my second best friend Dylan's house to tell him instead. Dylan has been to loads of places in the world. He's 9 though, and he's got a snake. Dylan told me Turkey was good, Egypt was too hot, Clacton was wicked, especially the slot machines, but Spain was definitely the best. And guess what? That's exactly what Gabby said when I saw her too. Not about Turkey and Egypt and Clacton, because she hadn't been there, but about Spain. Gabby had definitely been to Spain. She had photos and a Spanish teddy to prove it. The trouble with Spanish teddies is they're a bit stiff and not very cuddly, plus they don't look like teddies. They look more like cows. Gabby said they don't have teddies that look like teddies in Spain. They only have teddies that look like black bulls or donkeys. Black bulls and stiff donkeys? I definitely wasn't going to spend my holiday money on a teddy like that. I was going to spend it on something much better. Like a harpoon gun maybe, or a jet ski. Gabby told me that swimming pools in Spain had blow-up dolphins that you can sit on, and Spain had ice creams with gobstoppers full of bubble gum in them. So then I got even more excited, but I still had ages to wait, which made me get even more excited. Then Mom showed me a picture of the hotel where we would be staying, and the beach we would be going to, and the swimming pool we would be swimming in, and the slide I would be sliding down. And then she showed me where Spain was on the map. And then a few days later, she bought me a new swimming costume. And the next week, she bought me some new flip-flops. Chapter 4. The trouble with suitcases is they won't shut. Not if you put too many things in them. They won't. Mom said our suitcase would shut, but she was definitely wrong. Even when she bounced up and down on it, our red suitcase wouldn't close. Sit on it with me, Daisy, she said. So I did. But when we bounced up and down to make it close, the sun cream got squashed and squirted out all over the bed. Luckily, it wasn't my special blue sun cream, because I was going to need that for doing scary faces on holiday, but Mom still wasn't very happy. Then she tried putting the suitcase on the floor and standing on it, but standing on it didn't work either. So she tried jumping on it. But this time the handle on her hairbrush snapped, and then when she jumped up and down the next time, the heel broke off one of her favorite shoes. I said she didn't need 8 pairs of shoes to go on holiday, but Mom said she needed a pair for every day we were going to be there, plus a pair for emergencies. So I asked if I could take my bike for emergencies too, but she said no. Then she opened the suitcase and started taking all of my things out. Well, not all of my things. She left all my holiday clothes inside, but she took out all my toys, including my rollerblades and my giant super soaker water pistol. Mom said rollerblades wouldn't work on sand, and if I wanted to super soak someone on holiday, then I could splash them with swimming pool water instead. So I said some of her shoes wouldn't work on sand either, especially the ones with high heels. Plus, about 8 of her dresses wouldn't work on sand either. Mom said they weren't meant to work on sand, they were meant to work on dance floors. In the end, we gave up sitting and bouncing and jumping on our red suitcase and borrowed an extra one from Nanny and Grampy instead. Not a red one, a brown one with a squeaky wheel. That night, Mom said I could put some extra toys in my school rucksack too, as long as I promised to carry it all the way to Spain. That's the trouble with carrying rucksacks. You can never get anyone to carry them for you. So I only put a pad in and some comics to read on the plane, plus my smallest teddy and a smallish graph. Then once I had added my pencil case and my favorite keyring with a monkey on it, I was all packed and ready to go. Then I started to feel really excited. Mom, can I? No, you can't stay up late, said my mom, before I even got a chance to finish what I was saying. The taxi will be picking us up at 3 a.m. to take us to the airport tomorrow, Daisy, she told me. I want you to have an early night tonight. That's the trouble with my mom. She always knows what I'm going to say next. Well, nearly almost always. And can you what? Asked my mom. And can I sleep in my clothes? I asked. Please, Mom, let me sleep in my clothes. Then I'll be all ready to go on a holiday the moment you wake me up. Finish! See you next time. Bye!